What's up, guys, in Navajero? Wanted to introduce you guys to the Wurkkos HD01. It's a fun-sized pocketable clip-on flashlight that features 3 beams in one, with 680 lumens, a floodlight, and 20 plus RGB lighting effects. This thing is awesome. You can definitely EDC this, and let's go ahead and get into all the cool details about this clip-on flashlight. Okay, guys, here it is. So we have the HD03 by Wurkkos. Really compact flashlight that is super easy to carry, especially because of that clip on right here. Very pocketable because of the size, very small in overall like dimensions and stuff. Very easy as far as the switches as well. You have a pretty much 2 modes right here on the side that just switches from up and down, and then you have your main button right here. You have your C port charger right here, or port charger. That is a C type charger. Very nice green kind of aluminum finish on here. I believe they offer it in different flavors, which I will pop up right here. But this green, I think it looks great. It's kind of like an OD green, which I've been really into lately. And I love the pocket clip right here. Really nice, like rubberized back right here on the pocket clip. If you guys can see that right there, maybe up against this white background. So really nice. It's not gonna go ahead and damage anything that you clip it onto, and you can pretty much clip it onto anything. If you have any type of like EDC pouch or anything, it would be perfect. And what do you know, Maxpedition little pocket pouch right here matches it perfectly. So that's really cool. Backpacks, pretty much anything. Another added feature that I did not know it had before I started kind of using it is it has this part right here magnetized. So you can just go ahead and put it on there, and it can hang off of something. If you have something to hang it off of that's metal, it can kind of spotlight you right there. So really cool. I like that feature. I always like when they add a magnet to flashlights, because it just gives it that more extra use. One thing I wish it would have had was a front facing light here, just so you can put it maybe on a ball cap or on a hat. Unfortunately, this is only facing down, so you're not able to shine the light forward. So that's one thing I would have loved from this. But obviously, there is different options as far as like lights this size that do offer lighting, forward like that. So yeah, other than that, let's go ahead and press this side button right here that turns it on. Really nice shine on here, lighting up my friends. And turning it off, another click. If you double click it, you can go ahead and go into the RGB mode. And if you hold down the button while RGB, it will go ahead and go through the different RGB colors. Again, it has 20 plus different colors of RGB. I personally don't use the RGB modes on my flashlights, but it's a cool feature to have. If you have kids or anything, maybe you go out camping, you just want some type of ambiance, whatever it may be. I guess you could use it for that. Again, you click it once more, it turns it off. This is on the up switch right here. If you go down on the switch, press it once more, it goes down to the moon mode. Actually, this might be the brighter mode. Yeah, so it's a brighter mode. As you can see, it's the inner light here on the up switch right here. And then if you switch it down right here, it goes to the outer light. So again, different lighting functions. I just used it for general use as far as like, shining lights, in very dark, dim like areas and stuff. Nothing outside. It does have a good throw though of 180 meters. But this is more for like, just basic EDC use, not really for outside and stuff. You could use it for that, but that's not what I used it for. If you double click right here, it goes down to the high mode. You can actually hold it down as well, and it'll function. It'll go through the different light modes, up and down. I believe also if you switch it up to this light, you can go ahead and go through them if you hold down the button. So, very basic. That's what I love about Wurkkos. Very easy to use. Pretty much just this one button and this little toggle switch up and down. That's all you need to do. And you just pretty much click this maybe 1 time, 2 times, or 3 times. That's how you're going to get through all the functions. If you do 3 times, you are going to go ahead and get the, ultra blind you flashing lights. Or if you go ahead and toggle it down 3 times, you go ahead and lock it out as well. So yeah, It has a lockout. That'd be cool. Also, if you have it in pocket, you don't want this, turning on and off, so you can put it on the locked out mode and just, not worry about that. Another 3 times, you go ahead and turn it back on. So mine is ready right here, which means it needs to be charged already because I've been using it. And then obviously, you just connect it on here. Really nice rubberized, port right here. So yeah, very, very cool little flashlight from Wurkkos. I mean, I think they have some bangers, honestly. Comparing it to maybe some lights kind of in this, size range, this is the Olight i3T. And as you can tell, much smaller as far as in length, but a little bit thicker. So, it depends really what kind of, flashlight you want to carry. But again, if you want something a little thicker with a clip or magnet, obviously that's going to be better than the actual i3T. Here's another one, the Wubin G5, which I think this is a really good comparable one right here. This one's been really popular. And again, very similar. I will say this one has, a bit more features, I think, with a pocket clip, the rotatable headlamp right here, a couple other things, but they are very comparable. And again, it's actually smaller than the Wubin, which the Wubin is very small. I will say it is higher up as far as thickness. So that's something to consider, but very, very compact nonetheless. Lastly, comparing it to its kind of big brother, the HD01 by Wurkkos. And yeah, the HD01 makes it look like a shorty right there. So yeah, super small, but yeah, really cool flashlight by Wurkkos. These are all on sale right now. I believe they're under 20 bucks. So really, really great pricing and really great product by Wurkkos. I mean, the engineering, again, kind of this waffled, kind of checkered back right here. That's, it's textured right here. Very, very nice. Comes with a lanyard too. Let me pop up a picture right here of all the stuff that comes in the package. But yeah, really, really cool. I will have these linked down below, Amazon affiliate links as well, and Wurkkos website as well, where they have a lot of sales. So go ahead and check those out, guys. If you guys like this, consider subscribing, give me a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.